living our best life. Hello there, confident and courageous ladies. Today I wanted to share with you an affirmation about having answers, about having confidence. I have confidence in my knowledge and my wisdom. I already possess many of the answers that I'm looking for. I'll say that again. We've been searching, we've been asking, we've been praying to God, we've been talking to everybody that will listen about what we should do with our lives. We asking somebody else about what we should do with our lives. Think about that. Instead of just taking it to God and listening to what He's telling us to do with our lives, because He has a plan for our lives. So you already possess the answers you're seeking. I make sound decisions when I listen to my inner voice. That inner still voice, we have to quiet our minds, cut out distractions, the noise. If that's social media, if that's your friends, if that's your children, your significant other. Now, I'm not saying go lock yourself in your bathroom, in your closet, and isolate yourself. I'm saying you have to find time to be with yourself, to have quiet time to hear, to even figure out what the inner voice sounds like. We can't always be on the move, on the go, constantly listening and putting things into our bodies because we can't hear. That's clutter. I face my past. I take responsibility for my actions, and I recognize the patterns that I want to change. You ever feel like you're stuck and you keep going through the same? I'm thinking about a hamster wheel. You keep going around in a circle, can't get off. I once said that. I was talking to a close cousin of mine, and I was just like, we keep going through the same thing. You know what she said? Well, isn't it time to do something different? I had to think about that, and I had to take a look at myself. Yes, it's time to do something different. I had to look at me. So face your past. I take responsibility for my actions, and I look at the patterns that I want to change. If we want to see change, we have to change us. If we want to see change in our children, if we want to see change in our spouse, we have to oftentimes be that change. You ever seen, I can't think of the author right now, but it's like have new children by Friday, have a new spouse by Friday. If you ever take the time to look at any of these books by these authors, some of them may be married or not, some of them are spiritual. But the one I'm thinking about, I think the author's last name is Friday. I'll put it in the post if I find it. But I was just like, let me get this book. I'm going to change them, right? Do you know when I read that, opened those pages and read that book, everything was about me, what I had to change, my reaction to things. And I said, so it starts with me. So it starts with you, sis. Remember that. I find gratification in my accomplishments, but most in my challenges that I overcome. Do you know how much we learn when we fail or when we're placed with a huge obstacle or a mountain that's in our way? That's when we're tested. Sometimes that's when we're at our weakest. When you take time to go over those successes and take time to jot down those failures, keep a list. What did you learn? How did you grow? You'll be surprised. I accept my feelings. I treat myself with compassion when I'm sad or angry. I look for the causes, the root causes, because I want to address them. I don't want to feel that way again. I take a look at my beliefs. I believe in God. Look at your beliefs. Look at the people that you surround yourself with. Do you share the same beliefs? I go and I may have to revise some things that are holding me back. I choose to interpret situations in a way that help me so I can move forward. We can't be stuck. It's 2021. It's time to move forward. It's time to accomplish our goals, our dreams, to do the things that God gave us. These may not even be new dreams. These are things that He placed on our hearts years ago. And for whatever reason, we stopped dreaming. And it may not be no fault of our own, but it's time to pick them up, to do it again. You have to pay attention to your body. Healthy habits will help you stay fit. It'll help you manage your stress. Check out the videos that Coach Amber's posting. I know I've missed several of them because I'm taking a class, but I do get on my elliptical machine at least 3 to 4 times a week. You have to make your health a priority. It's your temple. And look at it this way. It's the only one you're going to get. So if you haven't been moving, do little things, but get your body moving. If you are under the weather, if you're not feeling good, do not put it off. Go to a doctor. Find out what's going on with your body. That's part of a healthy habit. We cannot self-diagnose. Even doctors and nurses have to go to the doctor. Take care of yourself, sis. I respect my needs. I care about my physical, my mental, and definitely my spiritual self. I evaluate information and feedback. And I'm prayerful about who I discuss my ideas with. Sometimes you have to have most times you have to have a team. All times you have to be prayerful about, God, who is my tribe? Who is my team that I can discuss things with? And your team cannot be people that are all on the same level with you. Your team has to be composed of people that can help propel you. You don't want to be the smartest one in the room. You don't want to be the smartest one in your team or your group. That makes sense? So we have to keep up with our skills, with our skill sets, with our knowledge that can enhance our lives. I'm grateful for outside assistance and help while I determine what's suitable for me. I practice mindfulness, increasing my self-knowledge, self-awareness. That allows me to hear my inner voice. A lot of people struggle with self-awareness. You know why? People struggle with self-awareness if they're unable to deal with their own emotions. You got to get your self-emotions in check before you can deal with self-awareness. We have to screen out distractions so we can clarify what our values are and stay connected to your faith. You hear that family is important, family is everything, but guess what? Faith is everything. Spiritual teachings guide me. My spiritual teachings have been the foundation of everything that I had to come back to and that propels me. I want you to think about that. So today I want you to listen to yourself. I want you to look within yourself to find guidance and the answers that are there. And in your journal, I want you to think about these questions. 1, what is one question that I want to ask myself. 2, why are questions sometimes more important than answers? The final question I want you to put in your journal: what are 3 words that I would use to describe my inner voice? All right, ladies, I want you to have a fantastic day. It's Monday, so have a marvelous Monday. Take care, sis.